Hello, everybody out there in YouTube. We are the middle-aged guys, and we're going to be bullshitting. We're going to be bullshitting about bullshit. Let's just be honest about it. All right. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
And Gray Mouse 1.
We are wrapping up the first month of 2017, and we're going to be looking into a full year of really exciting geeky shit, whether or not it be movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. I don't know, possibly getting laid by somebody else that you don't fuck on a regular basis. Hello, left hand. All right. But, you know, the thing about it is that as middle-aged guys, we've seen the industry and other things happen, come and go. And we've seen trends ebb and flow, rise and fall and all of that. And we do talk about a lot of video games here on this particular channel. So what we want to do is that we want to take our time out now that a lot of the brouhaha and expectations and actual facts about some of the brand new consoles that are coming out this particular year and the way that the industry is going as far as video games go to make our 2017 year predictions. Okay. Now, I will lay this disclaimer out. We are not professionals. Take this with a grain of salt. And if we offend you, fuck you. All right. That's all I got to say. Because the thing is that this is not 100% serious. We do not have money on this. We're not getting paid for this. But you know what? If you're here on our channel and you're watching this, you're looking to us to go ahead, if not inform you, at least to entertain you, in which case we're going to take our time out to try to be funny, okay? With that in mind, the industry, video games going into the year of 2017, folks, what are your thoughts? Go ahead.
Look, all right. E3 will make or break Microsoft in gaming. That's
co-signed.
That's my prediction about it. And they better come up with exclusives and keep them, not cancel them, bring them out. Don't No Man's Sky them. Don't scalebound them. No. You must bring out some games that are only on your console or Microsoft. You can lick a mountain of dicks. So please do that shit now. Sony will have no weapons this year, I don't think, at E3. They basically exhausted all their shit last year throughout E3 and throughout their Sony experience and Tokyo Game, whatever. I think they're going to show more of the stuff that they already announced, but I don't think they'll have any weapons. Nintendo, you must make a 2D Metroid or fuck you, okay? Gray Mouse is shaking his head because he's not. Look. I'm more pessimistic about it than you.
No, it's not.
No?
No. 3D Metroid is out of the question.
Okay.
It's not happening. If anything, if the Metroid does come, it'll be on the Switch.
Fine.
Full 3D Metroid like the Primes.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not like that Federation bullshit.
2D Metroid? Out.
Yeah, you may be right.
And of course, I'm the wasted cum shot of the group, apparently. What do I know?
Go on, Steve.
Predictions, Gray Mouse.
All right, if you're wrapped up, go ahead, Gray Mouse. Open it up, sir. Go ahead and spew yourself all over the floor, all over our face, neck, and chest as it goes. Go ahead.
I have to say that I have to agree 100% with the theme. Microsoft's got to bring it. Phil Spencer went on Twitter today and said that they're excited about E3, which I found very interesting because he mentioned that this year will not be the year of the first-person shooter. He specifically said that there's no Halo and no Gears of War type games going to be announced this year. Microsoft is going to be focusing more on new IPs. And with that, bring that shit. It's about fucking time.
Scalebound.
I'm tired of Halo. I'm tired of Gears of War. I'm tired of Battlefield. No,
That's why they were supposed to give us Scalebound.
Yeah. And Sony, I think there's a few surprises in there with Sony this year.
Really?
Either that or they'll be really stupid if they just, it's like, hey, we blew our load last year. We have nothing left. And
For the last 2 years.
We have nothing left in the nut sack, so nothing left. Nintendo, with their 5 games that's going to be released in March.
It's 10 now. It's 10 now.
10. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I really see Nintendo being a bigger presence in E3. If not at E3, like they normally do, they'll do a Nintendo Direct. But I really think that they're definitely want to show off new games for their new hardware. So that's going to be very interesting. I predict that VR is still going to continue to be pushed by all systems, especially since Microsoft Project Scorpio is going to be 4K and specifically built around a VR experience. So, I mean, I don't see VR going anywhere. We watched our channel. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea, but it does have the right to exist. But I do see that continue to be, pushed forward by all three, or Sony and Microsoft. I don't think Nintendo is going to be doing anything quite yet with the VR. We'll see. But
they did file that patent.
Go ahead, Reverend.
They did file that patent. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Capcom, please. Rival Schools 3. Power Stone 3.
I forgot about that.
Power Stone 3, please.
Microsoft is going to have Power Stone 3. Rival Schools 3.
And then they'll cancel them.
And then the team's going to buy an Xbox One finally just for those 2 games. I mean, because they don't have a fight. That's what I don't understand. They completely copped out of Street Fighter, completely copped out of King of Fighters. All they have is KI and Dead or Alive, I believe.
Tekken 7
and
going
Tekken
7.
Okay, all right.
But I mean, it would be nice to see a Rival Schools on Microsoft. I know the thing would jump on Microsoft pretty quick.
What'd you say, Reverend?
It would be nice to see Rival Schools anywhere.
Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it come out for the fucking Switch.
And I wouldn't mind.
That would be a viable system to put it on.
Nintendo, if you're listening, if you want me to buy a Nintendo Switch, you get those 2 fucking games on there. If you get Rival Schools 3 and Power Stone 3 on that shit, I'll be like, shit.
Well, I already got the Switch pre-ordered, so I'm good.
I'm cutting in front of you in line if that shit gets announced for the fucking Nintendo Switch.
No, my shit's coming on launch day. Sorry,
I'll sign the UPS at your front door, and I'll forge your name and I'll take that shit. If Power Stone 3 and Rival Schools 3, I'll drive all the way to your fucking house. Fucking get that shit.
I don't know.
Come on, wait a little late. Reverend, Legacy of Kain. What if they announced that shit on a Sony system? What if they PS4? Of course, it's highly unlikely.
If they sat there and they said that it was a PS4 Pro only, I would upgrade to a fucking PS4 Pro. Although at this moment in time, it is a really expensive fucking paperweight. Because there's really no big difference between the actual base system and the PS4 Pro, at least not at this moment in time. In fact, a lot of games are run worse on the fucking Pro.
That's what I'm scared about.
Yeah,
I'm scared about the Xbox Scorpio.
Let me jump into my predictions really quick. Okay, some of these are going to be serious. Some of them are not going to be. It's going to be up to you to decide which is which. All right. But let's go ahead and let's talk about Microsoft, big Microsoft. I predict over the next few months that the sales for their hardware is going to fucking tank because a lot of people are sitting there saying, "Hey, your Scorpio is going to be out later this year. Why the fuck am I interested in fucking getting an Xbox One S?" All right. So, yeah, they're, I know that they've been beating PlayStation over the last few months, but I see that trend disappearing and not happening, all right? Especially when people sit there and say, hey, look, if I'm actually going to get a fucking console, I know you've got something bigger and better. It's got 6.2 fucking teraflops on the fucking table and shit like that. So why not? Okay, let me go ahead and let me get that. Not that you're gonna have any fucking games to play on it, but that's another thing altogether. All right, or at least not any other games that you can't sit there and find exclusively for the console. All right. Now, what I really hope happens for Microsoft though is that they go ahead and they kidnap the old founders of Rare, and they go ahead and they chain them to a fucking desk, and they have them create classic fucking Rare games, and they say, okay, you're going to make something for us called Buka Crere, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to have that on the fucking Xbox One Scorpio, all right? Yeah, I hope that happens.
No, wait, what they will play, what they'll create a fucking RC program for the HoloLens?
Yep, complete with a yellow fucking car that goes beep, beep, beep and fucking kills you and laps you.
No.
All right. Yeah, that might be one of the things that happens, all right? Sony. With Sony right now, I predict, well, okay, let me step back with Microsoft. I predict that Microsoft is going to try their best to convince everybody at E3 that 2017 is going to be their biggest fucking year ever, but they're not going to have anything to fucking show. At least not anything we haven't already seen. All right. Now, with Sony, these guys right here, they're sitting in a position where they have 56 million fucking consoles sold to the 29 sold of their nearest fucking competitor. All right. Whether or not we can call this a console war or a console bullying is something else all fucking together. But hey, that's for third-party pundits to go ahead and fucking say. All right. Sony at this moment in time, they don't really need to go ahead and show anything other than to assure people that the shit that they say is going to come out this fucking year actually comes out this fucking year. Okay. Now, in Japan, they're going to see a huge surge in sales of PS4 VRs, okay? And then there's going to be a lot of lonely Japanese people sitting there saying, oh, hey, where are the fucking games? All right? Because the thing is that, guess what? Resident Evil 7, the censored version is actually there in fucking Japan. Our version here in the States is more violent than it is in fucking Japan.
Wow.
And right now, that's the only killer fucking app for the fucking platform, if you think about it. Okay. Now, the other thing that might happen is that Sony Gaming takes over Sony Pictures, all right? And then we end up having, fucking, I don't know, their Insomniac Game publishes a brand new Ghostbusters franchise with all females, all right? Where what's his name? Chris Hemsworth at the end comes out, busts out the fucking Thor hammer and clonks them all over the fucking head and boots their asses through a fucking portal and says, that shit never fucking happened. Why didn't it never fucking happen? Because I'm Thor, bitches. That's why it didn't fucking happen. And then we end up with, I don't know, a solid actual, real sequel to the fucking Ghostbusters franchise. But that may be something else out there, okay? Now with Nintendo, Nintendo themselves, they have the Switch coming March. What I see happening with them is that they have their 10 launch titles, and people get really tired of, shit, this is all I have to play really, really quick. The summer months are going to be fucking rough for fucking Nintendo, all right? Not only because they don't have that many titles out, but also because they don't have that many fucking consoles out either. Because that happens with every goddamn Nintendo fucking console at launch, all right? For the first 6 goddamn months, it's going to be hard as shit. You are going to have to sell your mother. It's going to be easier to sell your mother on the corner for an 8 ball of fucking crack all right, in fucking Beverly Hills, all right, than it is to go ahead and actually get a Nintendo fucking Switch. And that's how it's going to be for 4 to 6 fucking months, all right? So it's going to be really, really tough for Nintendo come summer of 2017. But come Christmas time, when the other fucking titles that they announced actually start showing and they actually start dropping, the new Fire Emblem, fucking Mario Odyssey, you know, ARMS, the Atlas games, all that other shit starts coming down the pike, then people will sit there and say, hey, look, I'm actually glad I got a hold of this thing. It's not a fucking paperweight, all right? Now, that doesn't mean Nintendo is going to sit there and all of a sudden saddle up to position number 2 in the industry. Because guess what? Even as, you know, how Microsoft is doing, you know, sitting in the corner getting punched repeatedly in the face, it's going to take them a year or two to go ahead and give up that spot, all right? I just want Nintendo to come out and sit there and say, hey, we're still here, all right? We are not the old guy chaperoning the dance for all you youngsters, okay? We are actually the motherfuckers holding the fucking dance. We are the guys fucking holding the party. We are the motherfuckers why everything is fucking happening, all right? I hope that happens. Whether or not that's going to happen is all going to depend on their fucking holiday lineup, all right? Now, are they going to show anything at Nintendo? No, Reggie's going to come out on stage, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to have their Treehouse event, and people are going to see 45-minute fucking demos of shit that they've already fucking announced. All right. Now, are they going to rock it at E3? Probably not. Probably not. In fact, I'm expecting E3 2017 to be one of the most boring fucking E3s and lackluster E3s since 2012. All right.
Even from Bethesda?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is that who's going to be surprised by anything?
You know what?
All the big shit's already been announced.
That's very, very true. I mean, maybe there'll be more Lego games from movies. Maybe the next Pirates movie will be made into a Lego game. Maybe Spider-Man Homecoming can be made into a Lego game. You know, maybe they'll make Underworld into a Lego game. Who knows?
Maybe Crystal Dynamics will actually come out and say that they've got an actual proper sequel to the Legacy of Kain series. All right? And they decide that they go ahead and they're going to release it on their own fucking console that they're going to charge $1,200 for. Guess what? If that fucking happens, I am selling my fucking organs. Yeah, I will fucking play that, all right?
That game better blow everything out of the water, go back in time, and do it again.
Yeah, I mean, just don't give me any of this fucking, you know, Kingdom of Nosgoth, third-person fucking shooter, team-based bullshit. No. Like they've been trying to pawn off on fucking Steam.
No. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Oh, and yeah, my another prediction, Konami's going to try some more bullshit. Just because they're Konami. We're going to be insulted as gamers once again.
Yeah, you know what? When Konami goes ahead and it brings out Castlevania Pro Wrestling Beach Volleyball Pachinko, you know, when they sit there and they actually show that off at E3, I am hoping that afterwards they show, you know, the fucking Konami senior executives stepping out in white robes with fucking Tanto blades, ready to go ahead and slit their bellies open in front of everybody publicly. All right. Whether or not that's going to happen, I really don't know. Is there any other predictions that we want to go ahead and throw out there?
Oh, yeah.
While we're at it,
Atari is going to announce another console at E3.
The Meow. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it's going to come with, it's going to be a VR, and they're going to have Moon Patrol in advanced VR. It's going to be Moon Patrol. It's going to be combat. It's going to be Space Invaders. It's going to be asteroids. All that shit's going to be in VR. Missile Command in VR.
I'm just drunk enough to be entertained by that thought.
Dig Dug in VR.
No, that's Namco. So no, that's not something that they can go ahead and throw under their thing.
True.
So
what?
But Moon Patrol, yeah, I do Moon Patrol.
What, ET in VR? I wonder how many people got offended by me saying that. Leave your comments below.
ET in VR. Guess what? You can sit there and watch in first person mode in POV as fucking landfills and dirt get thrown onto your face, and you get buried under tons and tons of fucking trash.
Or what? In VR, you're falling down pits in first person view? No, fuck that.
No, more like getting buried in a landfill. What about you, Grey Mouse? Is there any other predictions that you want to go ahead and throw out there? No matter how outlandish.
Maybe we'll see a little bit more on Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Maybe that'll go on the Switch. Maybe there'll be another Donkey Kong Country on the Switch. Maybe another Kirby. I mean, come on, open arms for all that shit if that happens.
Oh, I mean, hasn't summertime been like the historical dry point of game releases?
Up until recently, yes.
Oh, and
until recently, yes.
A teaser trailer to Fallout 5.
We all know that's coming.
Yeah. Bethesda isn't going to sit there and let that one go. They're not.
Yeah, Bethesda always does a forward and back, it's a Fallout, and then it's a Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Elder Scrolls. So.
Oh. Yeah.
Shovel Knight 2.
Okay.
Actually, while you're bullshitting, I wouldn't mind seeing more indie games.
I predict that there's going to be another huge Kickstarter, Mighty Number 10. All right, that's going to go ahead and show up. That's going to once again set back the progress of indie development and fucking crowdfunding games for another fucking decade. All right. Not that Shenmue isn't going to come out before 2019, because I know that's not going to fucking happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Another big fucking Kickstarter game comes out, and it's going to wow everybody, and people are going to go ahead and cream their pants, and they're going to throw money at it like it's, it's fucking Jesus walking on water.
What if it's Legacy of Kain going to be Kickstarter?
I'm going to be that motherfucker throwing money on it like it's Jesus fucking walking on water.
Are we ever going to hear from fucking Bloodstained?
It's going to come out with Shenmue 3. 2020.
Yeah, around the same time. Yeah.
Oh. You're killing me, guys.
It'll come out and it'll be like the Shenmue 25th anniversary with the third sequel on top of it and everything else. But
yeah, Sega's gonna come out with another Streets of Rage, a Comic Zone.
Which we should care to mention too is like some of these IPs are becoming 25 years old this year.
Yeah.
A lot of good.
25th anniversaries, maybe?
Yeah.
25th anniversaries?
Yeah, quite a few of them. Not that I expect to see a lot of the publishers to go ahead and actually recognize a lot of them. We're probably going to end up with another Metroid Other N before we actually end up with a real Metroid sequel or a real Metroid game. But it's just one of those things that I think, even as jaded and as sarcastic as we're being right now, that's one of the things that we're not really recognizing or we're not really expecting. Yeah.
To some things, we're being sarcastic.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I that was one of the things that I wish I was being completely facetious.
Oh, and a gun peripheral is going to be brought back,
along with all of the Senate hearings, you know, saying that, you know, video games are teaching our kids to be fucking snipers and murderers.
Oh, so
that's what's gonna happen.
So we're gonna have bomb pack peripherals this time.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's gonna come with either a bomb pack or a fucking pressure cooker peripheral.
Don't forget about Madden. We need another Madden. Madden 18.
There's gonna be like 3 of those announced at E3.
Yep. Madden, NBA.
No,
and
Madden,
FIFA
20,000.
No, Madden again, and Madden again. Fuck you. You know that's what's going to be announced at this E3. It's going to be 3 Madden games for the next 3 years.
Madden VR.
Okay, my last prediction, and unfortunately, I wish I was being completely facetious about this, but more and more games are gonna quit charging you up front, and they're gonna go to a free-to-play, microtransaction, pay-to-win fucking market structure, which is a lot of people are gonna eat up, and they're gonna sit there and proclaim as the next thing that's happening out there until they realize that, hey, this game that would have cost you, I don't know, $50 at fucking retail, you just spent $700 on through fucking microtransactions.
Got to get that Ken outfit.
Maybe they'll redo Prince of Persia.
That needs to stay dead.
It'll be Princess of Persia. And the thing is that the princess wasn't born a princess. It was a male, transgendered princess of Persia.
Another true crime.
Yeah, I wish I was being completely facetious.
Exactly. True crime is going to try again.
I would really like to see the industry, you know, move away from remakes. I want to see new IPs. I want to see, you know, going forward. I'm tired. I mean,
I understand.
I appreciate what they're doing with the remakes. I really do, especially Final Fantasy VII and these other games. But unfortunately, I don't see that stopping because people are eating it up. But I also want to bring up the point that I want to see new IPs, you know, because these last couple of years have been, you know, remake central.
Oh, Lordy, you know what's funny is that, you know, most of the remake centrals have been HD remakes where they've just been stepping things up to 1080p. Now they're all going to be 4K fucking remakes for Pro and Scorpio. I wish I was being completely facetious about that, just like other previous subjects, but I don't think that's going to be the case. No. Was there any other less satirical predictions that we had to go ahead and throw out there for the video game industry?
That's it for now.
Yeah. Right now, folks, like I said, if you haven't caught on by now, a lot of these particular predictions we're not completely serious about. Some of them we are deadly serious about. And about all of them, guess what? If they bother you, fuck you. Okay, really. All right? I don't fucking care. All right? Because the thing is that we said right at the top of this that we're throwing out that it might offend you. All right? And if you're still here with us, thank you very much. Okay? If you're angry, guess what? I ain't got a goddamn thing I could do about it. All right? Nobody else here in this fucking video can do it.
Stop letting words hurt you.
Or
yeah.
No. And I'm not even
stop being offended by words. How about that shit?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna harp on that for too much, but really you were warned beforehand. All right. With that, thank you very much for the folks who stuck all the way up to this point. If you're so kind, hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave us a comment below, especially if you want to go ahead and tell us to eat a bunch of dicks. Guess what? I've heard in the summertime they taste lovely. All right. We are the middle-aged guys, and we've been sharing our predictions for 2017 as far as the video game industry goes. I am the Reverend.
Good theme here.
Gray Mouse 1.
Once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming, and shit that we want, and shit that better not fucking happen. Yeah, I think the credit card slot is going to be a peripheral for all the consoles. Yeah.
Nope. Metroid Other M2 is coming out.
Other N for not Metroid.
It's coming.
Metroid?
Metroid Other M2 for your Switch.
I'll break that cartridge if it happens.
Metroid Federation Farce.
No, please. Make a decent fucking Metroid. 2D or 3D. Just bring that shit. Something. Damn, stop treating Samus like that. Credits.